Alright, welcome back. We're in the old workshop we just found. So, this looks like the Hunter's Dream. Now, this is the old workshop. This is not the church workshop. So, this is Gehrman's old workshop where he made his hunter weapon. I don't think there's anything around here. This ties into where I think of him as that gardener, though, as the landscaper. Because again, this is landscaped like no other area you find in the game is. Let's go ahead and go up the stairs. There's, in our dream, there's where the doll would sit. Over here is a chest where the
messengers.
Store, yeah, the messenger of the store would be. And we get some doll clothes.
Do you think it's possible that the dream was actually modeled after his old workshop?
Very possible.
Mm.
Very, very possible.
Very possible.
Very highly likely. A discolored doll's hat, likely a spare for dress-up. A deep love for the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article and the care with which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. Discarded doll skirt, so it's all the same thing. So again, likely that Gehrman has crafted the doll and made all the items for the doll. The stats on the items, actually. Go look at the doll.
They're actually pretty low.
They are low, but we will play dress it for the moment. Because fashion born.
You've got a problem.
But we are totally the doll now. I was going to let you know the doll doesn't react to you wearing her clothes in any meaningful way. Let me get up on my...
There are some people who are wondering if wearing the doll clothes affects Gehrman during his fight at the ends. But I wouldn't recommend trying to do it because
of the
its
stats.
low defenses.
It may or may not.
Really seem like it'd be worth it.
So there's a lamp, so we can just get back here. That's nice. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna get in here. A small hair ornament. A small, very ordinary hair ornament. Although it has been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care for which this tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of grayish hair, as if you didn't already guess who this might be for.
It's the doll, in case you didn't get it.
Yeah. So Gehrman clearly, this was his workshop. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. I don't think there's something over here. An old hunter bone. Some theorize this might actually be Ludwig's bone. I don't know that stands up to a lot of scrutiny. The bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was an apprentice to old Gehrman and practiced the art of quickening, a technique popular among the first hunters. There are only 2, I think, hunters in the game. Maybe a third, but I'm thinking it's only 2 hunters in the game that you will come across that use quickening. Gehrman is one. The hunter that we will encounter, there's another one we will encounter that's the other. Quite difficult to take down. This just makes you super fast. So it is most appropriate that hunters carriers of the torch who are sustained by the dream would tease an old art from its remain. So I don't have the arcane. I need 15 arcane to use it. It uses 5 bullets. It's not cheap to use, but it makes you insanely fast. All of your moves, your dodges, your rolls, and things like that happen almost instantly when you use it, which makes going up against it so difficult. So, there's a doll here.
It looks just like the doll in the dream.
It does. So, one thing you can do is so this is just an inanimate doll, right?
The
Let me go
finger just
ahead
twitched when
and
you were doing
I
it
think
right
you just
now.
come up to it and it even says, inspect an abandoned doll. So, right, this doll, nothing special about it, right? Except, did you see it?
It moves.
It moves. Watch the finger. Just like the other doll does when it's lifeless. So, who knows exactly what's driving that in? A favorite pastime of people is to mess with other people here. And that's the reason you see all the specters, you know, of people coming here and dying in front of the doll. They are doing it by using weapons that kill you. So there are weapons that damage you. Oh wow, I totally wasted that. Let's get those off. What I meant to do was view another specter. And why in my head...
Stop pressing the square. You meant the X.
I meant the X. You know why? Because that's where the X is on the Xbox controller. Just gonna come out and say it, alright? So the Logarius wheel, he's using there as a weapon that the more you spin it hurts you. But it makes it look like, hey, we're fighting the doll, and it gets a lot of people to ask questions of like, how does the doll attack you? The doll doesn't attack you. The doll does not get up, okay? The doll doesn't do anything. It's just a doll, people. Except its fingers move.
Like, even if you attack the doll in the dream, it doesn't attack you back.
Alright, there we go.
Yes, I attacked the doll in the dream. No, I'm not a horrible person. Okay, maybe I'm a horrible person. But I attacked the doll, it bleeds white blood.
It bleeds white blood, it comes back and has no memory. It
Yes.
resets its conversation with you.
When you come back to the dream after killing it. Also, you can still interact with the body after you've killed it.
Almost as
Still-
if it could be a different doll. Alright, the cat is stalking a moth. There's probably no sense in trying to make her get down.
No, she's stuck in a moth. Let her have at it.
So here we find the first 1/3 of umbilical cord. Okay? This gives us a lot of clues into the stories of the workshop. It's a regular item. Okay. A great relic, also known as this is the cord of the eye. Every infant great one. So we're starting to get into actual great one stuff now. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Use insight, so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. Okay, so consuming this item, which I'm not going to do till the end. I'm going to hold on to these. We'll give you some insight. So you can go ahead and eat an umbilical cord and get some insight. This one, umbilical cord, the umbilical cords are basically the evidence you find of where, that is kind of weird, creepy. The umbilical cords are what you find that prove some success in contacting or speaking with or connecting to the old ones, okay? And the great ones. And probably the story behind Gehrman is, because we've talked about this, right? The doll is something he fashioned to sort of have a companion in his shop. Sort of imagine an old man makes a doll just to talk to absent-mindedly and care of it because of his role that he took on as hunters and training hunters. He never really had a companion. One of the things we'll find out about the great ones is some of them respond to suffering and that they actually grant wishes. So they're kind of looking for surrogate children, but they're also trying to, in their own way, help someone. So this is probably why there's this Great One's cord. Gehrman probably messed with it in some fashion, maybe to bring his doll to life, and ended up getting himself into the hunter's dream. And there is a live doll there, but as we talked about, it's not really a companion. It just does whatever you want, which is what a great one might think he wanted, but not what he really wanted. And that's why his demeanor to the doll, he doesn't talk about it directly. He tells you to do whatever you want with it. I don't care. Because to him, it's not the companion he was seeking, that he spent so much time crafting, making the doll, making the clothing to. This is a cool area. I like this area. So, and I think that's it for the area. I'm gonna go ahead and drop all the way down, since we only have 241 blood echoes. What happened to all our blood echoes? Did I die and forget to get them?
Oh yeah, you didn't grab them, did you?
No, I just dropped down. Yeah, so I left about 3,000 echoes up there somewhere. Oh well. Right there. Oh well.
Good job.
But, now that once you come to the old workshop, getting down is really easy. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I don't know if you can see him. There's a creature over at that door that I thought originally, and you know, I took him out pretty fast and didn't think of anything of it, that he was a, nice. That he was a, just a regular werewolf dude. He is not. Okay? Be wary of this guy. He casts spells. I don't know if you can look up what he is.
Well, he sounds like a tough monster, so I can probably do so.
I can't lock onto him yet. That's weird. He just looks like a scourge beast. And this is how I killed him the other time. And it's just like, okay. So he never did all his awesome moves. But he drops the beast rune.
Beast possessed soul? Does that look about right?
Maybe. Yeah, let's see if he's got horns.
Yeah.
He does. Okay, so that's it.
Beast-possessed soul.
The beast-possessed soul.
He's a unique enemy found only at the bottom of the Healing Church workshop and in certain chalice dungeons.
So he gives us the beast rune, which, a secret symbol left by Bubba in the Runesmith of Bergworth, Carol. I guess for a lore play, we shouldn't like make our own nicknames and then stick to them. If that's what we're trying to do.
But we can totally come up with our own nicknames. I mean, we still call it Fatty.
We just, yeah.
And
A transcription of the roar of the labyrinth beast. The bearer of the beast rune has attenuated, some word right there. Accentuated. Temporary transformation effects. Beast is one of the early Curler runes, as well as the first to be deemed forbidden. The discovery of blood entailed the discovery of undesirable beasts. So this makes it easier. The effect of this rune is it temporarily boosts the Transformers plus 20. It makes your beast mode meter easier to fill. And it was banned, basically, by Bergenworth, because it's like, no, we don't go into the blood that turns us into beasts. We stopped that line of research. We haven't gotten to Bergenworth yet to really get into the split that came between Bergenworth and the church, because I'm going to wait for the cutscene that sort of sets that up to go into it deeply. But that is what that's about. So I don't think... Let me just double check. I don't think there's like an item or anything down here. That's already a pretty good, you know, a rune is a pretty good item to get. Yeah. So he's got some nasty attacks too. I don't know if they talk about it in the book.
They have basics.
Because he's a boss in one of the Chalice dungeons, and there you get to see him like fully open up.
Yeah, he is a boss. One Chalice dungeons, yeah. Okay. So he can shoot a single fireball. He can shoot a double fireball. There's something called a burning leap. A flame whip.
Yeah. He has all kinds of spells.
So the Burning Leap is, he leaps forward 2 meters and creates a circular wave of fire with a very short radius. The Flame Whip is a frontal mid-range 90-degree arc of, you guessed it, flames.
Alright.
There's a Claw combo, which is up to 6 slashes with a heavy stun, ending with a slow headbutt. And then a Gnawing Grab. So, it's a slow windup but long reach. Boost his attack power if it connects. So I guess he grabs you and, like, gnaws on your head or something.
So I just picked up, while you were reading that, I picked up the Rumpled Yarnum hat, a common worn cap, and basically we can almost pull off a little more fashion-born cosplay here. Where are we at on time? Yeah, we got a moment. Let's take a moment here. And can I... Oh, I can't... See, I wish I could put the torch in the other hand, because that would really, like, complete it, but I can't. Alright, I'll do it with the rifle spear. Wooden shield. I'm just gonna go with no gloves, and I will just go with Yarnum Hunter trousers, maybe? There we go. We can almost completely cosplay. Like I said, if I could put my torch in for the shield hand, we could totally be that dude. So there you go. In-universe cosplay. What am I gonna rock now? Let's go with, back to Father Gascoigne, maybe? It's been a bit since we've gotten, the next set of, wearables, but they're coming up. Let me put back the cane. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. There is going to be a good rifle spear moment here. And so here's the rifle spear. So I didn't talk about the rifle spear. In its transform mode, you can use it as a blunderbuss. The front of it there is a gun.
Yeah, your shield's still out.
Yeah, I still got my shield up. Put my hunter pistol back. And so it's basically stab attacks. It's got a nice decent charge, but in transformed mode, get some room here. The charge attack has an insane distance, making it easy to get a visceral off from a distance. And it scales skill and blood tinge as we talked about, so it kind of fits our build. Alright, you're dead. And the reason I'm doing that, we haven't met him before, but there's a kidnapper. Now, I do need to die to a kidnapper. That's the thing that has to happen to get to a part of the game. I don't want to die to this kidnapper, because I'm kind of working on opening up some stuff. So, I'm gonna sneak up behind him with this nice long-rangey guy and not actually pull it off. And then get mauled by dogs.
Yeah, man, if you're going to die in this situation, you should probably die to the kidnapper.
Yeah, I think I might end up actually getting caught in a corner, panicking, sweating a little bit, temperature's high. Fuck you, dog! Come on, man! Like, just a moment. Uh-oh.
I think you missed the door.
I did miss the door. I'm trying to get some space between me and everything here. Hello, dude.
Is that
freaking dog? Yeah, he's sort of a new He's like an old Yarnum guy.
I'm checking to make sure he's
Oh, jeez.
Well, you live.
He's like a townsman, but in old Yarnum. Okay, so I think I killed everything but the kidnapper.
What was the weapons he had?
One had a pitchfork. The other, I think, had... Can't really tell. Shoot! The bagman's back. Well, we died to the kidnapper. That's something I said we had to do. Didn't want to do it yet. So... You'll get to see this, and then it's a good place to stop this one.
I am open that guy up. I think he's a huntsman? Some beast dude? Because I don't think he's a strong enemy.
No, he's not a strong enemy. He might be a variation on the regular. Okay, so now we're getting the cutscene. So that's the canvas sack. I'm inside that canvas sack the guy carries. There is the kidnapper dropping me off in the cell.
Is that like him?
No, he's not a large huntsman.
Oh, that's not the other thing.
He's more of an analog to like these guys, but he's unique in the attire he wears. One had a pitchfork like him. We'll get to see him again because I died. Yes, so we are in Yargul, the unseen village. So when we return, it's time to break out of jail.